on and just talk a little bit about the weather. It's still boring out. We have nice temps it's showing around 61 here where I am. I'm getting off of Square Lake Road here in West Bloomfield. So again, temps are nice in the 50s and 60s this morning as you're heading out the door. They're going to warm into the 80s again today. So again, it's just been so warm lately. It's been really dry. We're not really in drought stages yet, but well, I guess north of 69, you're going to have some above normal dryness, and then up in Saginaw still in like a moderate drought. But other than that, everybody else is pretty normal just because of how wet it was early in the summer. You know, June, July were really wet in the southern parts of the area. So again, we are going to be dry. It would surprise me if by Thursday most of the area gets put in the abnormally dry, because we've just been dry for way too long. I know a lot of people's yards are brown. The ground is getting hard. So we need some rain. It kind of does look like we might get a little bit of rain early next week. So that will be nice. Not really a whole lot, unfortunately. The first real chance of rain looks like it's going to come in Sunday afternoon to Sunday night into early Monday. But again, most models have less than a quarter of an inch of rain. So not a lot of rain. And then possibly some Tuesday or Wednesday, which could be a little more substantial, another third to maybe half inch of rain. So if we can get a half to 3/4 of an inch of rain by next Tuesday or Wednesday, that'll be really nice. Again, not seeing a whole lot. That's about it right now. I wouldn't go much further out than a week anyway, just looking at stuff. So we need the rain. Not really cool for the leaves. I know I've mentioned it a couple times. If this pattern stays up with where we're warm and dry, the leaves won't be nearly as vibrant this year as they have been in previous years. So I know it's fall. We all like our winter, or I'm sorry, we all like our leaves changing. So hopefully we get that, some rain to help out with that, and we'll go from there. As far as the winter goes, since I just mentioned it, I've started looking a little bit at it. A lot of the long-range models have us above average in temps and above average in precipitation. That doesn't necessarily mean it's not going to be a lot of snow. Like, it really, if that pans out, it's going to be a lot more on the timing of it. You know, if we're above average in temps in December, January, February, but the precipitation comes in at night, then obviously it's even above average. We're probably still in the mid-20s to around 30 most of the time. So that's not to say it won't snow. Sometimes where these systems that come in through these years where we are above average can produce a lot of snow. So I'm not saying that we're going to be above or below normal in snow yet. I'm just looking at trends. It's still a little bit too early, in my opinion, to actually put out a winter forecast. I know a lot of people have, or first looks, but right now, just looking at everything showing above normal. Just keep that in mind. It's Michigan. Even above normal, we're cold enough for snow a lot of the times. It could be a lot of borderline. We could get ice. If we're really borderline, ice, sleet, freezing rain, stuff like that. So just something to pay attention to. Again, we're getting to that time of the year where we probably should start talking about it a little bit, because typically we see our first snowflakes in the next 4 to 5 weeks, which is kind of crazy to think. It's 80 degrees today, and a month from now we might see snow flurries in the air. So we are headed down that path towards winter. It's coming fast. I can't believe we're already halfway through September. It's absolutely insane to me to think that we're already halfway through September. So October's next. The fall really is a lot of people's favorite time around here with all the apple picking. You've got oh my goodness, my mind is so blank this morning. But the orchards where you can go and get cider and donuts. A lot of families and people like to go do that on Saturdays. So that time of the year is picking up. again, that's pretty much it for now, for the next 5 days at least. Looks like we're going to be dry. Best chance of rain's coming in Sunday into Monday right now, so hopefully we get a little bit of that, and we'll move on from there. I'll talk to you later.